Hello and welcome to BooTube. This is Mark from Boocar.co.uk with a video introduction to our Range Rover V8 Vogue. It's an L322 model, 2003 on a 52. Very unusual choice of car for us. The reason why we are selling this car is because it's a one owner car from new, covered just 59,000 miles, and it's the L322, the early L322, which is the only choice of Range Rover to have, and it's the V8 petrol with the BMW engine, which is the ultimate power plant. So what an absolutely superb and unique car. Where are you going to find another like this? 59,000 miles from new, one owner car, on a 52, 20 years old this car, 20 years old, one owner and 59,000 miles from new. And it's the V8 Vogue. What a fantastic vehicle. It's got the proper grille, it's got the proper interior, it hasn't got all the chintzy bits, it hasn't got the privacy glass and all the other little bits and pieces that make these cars chavvy. This is the proper Range Rover. Look at this, what a fantastic vehicle this is. So I'll walk around the car just so you can see for yourself how straight it is. Now the car is what I'd say, it's a genuine car. It's one owner, as I said. It hasn't been what they call in the trade dolly boxed. It's just been basically washed and that's it, it's for sale. So this is a commission sale. So we don't actually own this car, unfortunately. They wouldn't sell it to us. They want us to sell it on their behalf. The owner has had it for 20 years. This was one of their forms of transport. Their main form of transport, believe it or not, was a helicopter. They actually had a helipad in their garden. That's the sort of wealth these people have, and that is why they've barely used the car. This particular car has spent the last 10 years going backwards and forwards on a transporter to Spain, where it lived in their house and just drove down to Marbella every now and again from their house in Spain. So what a beautiful car. That's why the mileage is so low. The car's always been garaged, always been kept in a garage from new. So I'm just walking around the car again just so you can see for yourself what a beautiful car this is. So if you know anything about the L322s, anything about Range Rovers in generally, know that this is the choice. Jeremy Clarkson says so, and so does Harry from Harry's Garage. They both own them. Jeremy Clarkson agrees. I actually agree with him. It's the only Range Rover I would actually own, and what a fantastic looking vehicle it is. It drives superbly. You will not believe how well it drives. And that's the exterior of the car. And what I'm going to do, I'm just going to show you down the sides of the car just so you can see how nice and straight the bodywork is. Beautiful straight bodywork. And down the other side. So everything's original on the car. Obviously the tyres have been replaced. The wheels haven't been refinished. So they are as they come. They've not been refinished. So just the original factory wheels on there. And we'll walk around the back here just so you can see the back. Obviously this is a split tailgate model. Beautiful. The car isn't immaculate. There are a couple of marks on it. A couple of chips and marks on the edges of the bumpers. But that's because it is a genuine car that hasn't been prepped and dollied up for sale. It's a beautiful thing. Now, it's beautiful on the outside. Wait till you see the inside. So as we go inside here, I'm just going to open this door and look at that. And this is how the car came. This car hasn't been detailed. We normally spend days and days detailing cars. The owner of the car didn't want it detailed. He said, no, I want it to just be as it is. Now, obviously, he does have someone that does come and clean his cars for him. So the car has always been maintained like this. And the paintwork and that is lovely. And the interior, the same. Look at this beautiful leather. This hasn't been colonised normally on a 20-year-old car. This would have all been colonised. It looked great when you pick it up, and a week later it's all coming off on your trousers. But no, this is all original. This is all the original factory leather. Absolutely gorgeous. It's not gone all shiny. It's not cracked. It's absolutely beautiful. This is what a 59,000 mile car should be like. Lovely interior. Absolutely superb choice of interior with the cream accents and the navy leather. Absolutely gorgeous. Navy carpets and navy overmats to suit. So there's your dashboard, leather dashboard. This isn't all gone. Ordinarily in these do shrink up in the sun and pull off and unglue. Because this car's always been garaged, the dashboard is absolutely superb. It's not shrunk. It's absolutely mint. So rest of the car, original radio there with the original sat nav and TV, all just as it left the factory, not been changed, not been modified, not being owned by someone who thinks that they know better than Range Rover and starts changing everything and remapping cars and changing the radios and that. This is just literally how it should be. Absolutely beautiful. I'm just giving you a quick scan. If you know anything about Range Rovers, you'll be aware of all the plant in this car anyway. I will just turn the ignition on so that you can see the mileage. So I've just started the car up and it is purring. The sound of that V8 is something else, it really is. So there's your mileage, 59,473. Let's give you another quick shots of the car here. The car is actually running now. Just a quick shot there. You've got an electric sunroof as well. Everything works as it should. Everything works 100% as it should. Every switch, every button, every system on the car works as it should do. It is a superb car. This really is. Look at this rear seats here. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. The piping, the leather, the finish on the leather, it still looks like it's left the factory. It's still beautiful. Still got that lovely sort of matte sheen to it. It hasn't gone all shiny and tight, not dried. There's the original navy overmats, immaculate navy carpets beneath, aluminium trim there. Beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. And I'll show you in the boot. Now, obviously being an L322, it's got the split boot. So top then bottom. Boot again, as you can see, never had dogs or anything in this boot at all. Absolutely immaculate in here. Not been used for pets or guns. I say that because a lot of these are. Normally Purdy's would go in the back of these cars. Original unused spare there. Look at that. Brand new unused spare wheel, full size. Still in the boot, never been out. So absolutely stunning car. It really, really is. It's just a lovely, beautiful, genuine, one owner, straight car. Gorgeous. So it's not at 100%. There is a few marks around it, but it's a 20-year-old car. So look at that. Gorgeous. Now, a lot of these cars, you'll see a lot of L322s actually rust. Because they are of that age, they've been left out in the weather, they've been driven across fields, left covered in mud. This car has lived in a garage. And when it was not in a garage, it's been kept in storage. So it's just never ever seen the weather. It's never been left out in the weather. It's hardly ever seen rain, and that's why it's in the condition it's in. It is absolutely tremendous. I'm just going to scan back and show you that now again. So what a beautiful car, look. I even love details like the wipers on the lights, just give the age of the car away, but look at that, what a fantastic looking car, it really, really is. So the L322 4.4 V8, this is when Range Rover was under BMW stewardship and it was their finest time. It really, really was. The cars were the best they'd been, they really were. They took Range Rover to new heights, and then obviously when they then sold Range Rover on, it sank back down to where it started from. So but this really was the peak of Range Rovers. This is the peak Range Rover to own. So give me a call, 01702 470 457. Have a look at the website, www.Boocar.co.uk, for up to 50 images of this car, plus a copy of this video. So any questions you've got, just do give me a call on that 01702 number, and I'll be happy to answer any questions you have. I say this is a one-owner car. We do have a good folder of service history from it. A lot of it is Spanish, because say the car, last 10 years, the car has been going backwards and forwards to Spain. When it was in Spain, it was kept in a classic car storage unit. And literally, the owners just used it for trips out, very rarely used it for trips out when they were in Spain. It's just one of those cars, it's just a beautiful, beautiful, rare thing. It really, really is. I've seen the other cars in their garage and they're even lower mileage than this, but they won't sell them to me. So, but this really is an absolutely beautiful L322. So the L322, I keep going on about it, only Range Rover to own, and what a lovely example. One owner, lovely, beautiful, low miles and gorgeous condition. So nice new set of Goodyear tyres on this car as well. So I just wanted to show you one here. Now this is actually running now, this engine, but there you are. That's your 4.4 V8. So the BMW engine, beautiful power plant. Develops 286 horsepower in this car, which sounds a lot, but obviously this is a big lumper car to pull along. So look at that, gorgeous, gorgeous power plant. The best power plant they ever put in any of these Range Rovers, to be honest with you. Wipes the floor. If this was a diesel, I wouldn't have even considered it, because by this age it would have needed DPF filters and all turbos and all sorts of problems. Not this. This is a wonderful power plant, absolutely beautiful power plant. The other thing with this car as well, because it has only been used just as a runaround, really. It's never had a tow bar, so it's never really done any work. So It's a lot of these Range Rovers have had the guts pulled out of them because they've had tow bars on. Not this one, as you can see, no tow bar fitted, never has been. The car is as clean underneath as it is on top as well. So, as I said, what are you waiting for? Give me a call, 01702 470 457. Have a look at the website, www.Boocar.co.uk, and this beautiful L322 could be yours. So this is the early L322 with the grey grille, without the digital dash. This is the model to have. It's the 4.4 V8 petrol. Watch the videos on YouTube for Jeremy Clarkson and Harry's Garage. There's actually a really interesting video where Harry goes to see parks and they discuss these cars and their love of them. It really, really is just about the best recommendation you can get for one of these cars. Listen to them too, because they do discuss the car in depth and they do know what they're talking about, because they've both got a shed load of cars and driven shed load of cars and lived with a lot of different cars, and they both pick this as their one and only car that they choose if they only had one car. So you can't ask for more than that. So as I said, you could be in that club. Give me a call, 01702 470 457. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.